Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of TF in Motion. This is a Modpack for Minecraft 1.710. It's not a 110. So this is Modpack developed by Grimcore, and it's based on TerraFirmaCraft. And we're playing in his server with a bunch of other YouTubers, as well as Function X, Landstrider, Dornal is here as well, Maze is here. So it's quite a fun, and all the links are in the description down below. And I want to take this moment to thanks also, if you have noticed my avatar on the YouTube channel and also the banner, that was made by a great guy called Tech Stumper. So I encourage you to visit. I'm gonna put his YouTube channel as well. He made all the artwork, so thank you very much for that work. It's been really great and it looks amazing, so thank you very much, Tech Stomper, for that. I also want to take advantage of this video to thank a bunch of new subscribers to the channel. So welcome guys, and welcome, and thank you for all the support you have given to this channel. Now, I know I said that I was not gonna make more episode of this Modpack only streams, but I know a lot of people hate streams, and also some people don't have the patience to watch like a 2 or 3 hour stream, and I just think that it's better to give some episodes, like 30 minutes episode, just to explain what I'm doing, how to progress a little bit more on this mod pack, and well, maybe you will learn one thing or two. Look at the amazing house Paint Recruiter is building right there. So let's take a look actually the house, although I should have waited to show the house once it's already built. But it looks really, really amazing. We have all the berry bushes, and we have a bunch of the trees right here. Winter is already here as well. And this house has taken a lot of work to put all this together, but he has done, look at these, all the details, the floor. Each of these are a plank that actually I help a little bit to put together. We're gonna have a second floor in here that is not finished. It's working on the roof right now with the carpenter's blocks, but it's looking really, really nice. And we finished also the cellar right here. Is the biggest cellar you can have. This is a 9x9 cellar with all the stuff. So really cool. We have some ice and snow already, and I have to collect more ice. So I should probably make a ice saw right here, but it's gonna be a really nice house. But it takes some time to build that, so that's why I put together also this little, because I was kind of tired of living in here. So I put this in here to put all the chests and organize all the materials that we have. Some of the ingots and stuff like that we're collecting, trees, clay. So as you can see, we have been really busy with stuff. I put also the forge that I'm gonna show on camera in a little bit, because what I'm gonna do is show you guys how I started and the mining a little bit, and also some of the stuff I've done. So what I do is a compilation actually of most of the stuff that we do on a day-to-day basis in TerraFirmaCraft. And I wanted to start actually showing you how these support beams work. You can see I have one support beam here. It's 1, 2, 3. That's the minimum support beam you can have. So it's 3 high, and you have that support beam right there. And this is like what it looks like, the size of what you can put together in a support bin. So if we go right here, you will see all this dirt that normally should fall down is supported by just this little bin. So what is actually supporting all this dirt is this piece in the middle and not this. So if you count from this all the way till here, you will see we have 4 blocks that direction, we have 4 blocks this direction, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that direction, and the same on the other side. So as soon as I put, for example, another block in any other place, it will fall down. So that's how you can support. So if I do a beam, like let's put one there, I can do it even this size. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And from this one and this one, 4 that direction and 4 in that direction, and all in between is going to be supported by a beam like that. Now you have to pay attention, of course, that there are blocks that if we put this, for example, right here, is still supported, but right here is not. Okay, so you can see that one up this beam is going to be supported by this support beam, but you cannot build anything up in there, or we have to pay attention how you do that. And the most important thing is that if we have something like that and we put a piece in there, there is a possibility that if it falls on the beam, you will see that we lose all thing. So if you're standing, and I don't know why this one didn't work, it's still floating in the air there, but if you're underneath, you will be crushed, of course. So you have to pay attention when you're mining, and that's just an example of how the support beams are going to be working and helping you out do this. So of course the same goes that if I put something like that and you remove the support beam, so let's take this in here, everything is gonna fall down to the ground. Okay, so with that note, let's while I clean up this mess, let's watch some of the other stuff I've been making, and maybe show some example of the mining we have been doing on the TerraFirmaCraft and especially in TFiM Motion. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys, and see you on the next one. But let's go to this mine because I want to show you what how we do mine. Now dynamic lighting is on, so which is really nice, and you can see the torches. You have to reapply light to the torches because they will go out. They're not like the vanilla ones. So there you go. This is what I've been mining to get all my copper so far, and you can see there are plenty. This is a malachite, but malachite is actually copper as well. So let's put this line there. Okay, and let's see if I'm missing something. I think we're done. And you can see there's these beams, because if you don't apply those, everything is gonna collapse on you. So it's better to apply those beams. I have also some barrels in here where I throw a bunch of these rock and stuff like that. And also I put a barrel on this, and there is a hole right to the sky in this barrel, which allow me to wait for when it's raining. I can get water so I can replenish my well, in this case I made a leather water sack. You can see the recipe in here. It doesn't show. Okay, there you go. So you need these water sacks and wool yarn and sheep bladder. Sheep bladder, it could be actually all kind of bladders. There are also, for example, deer bladders and stuff like that. And then the water sack leather, you make like this. You need a leather to make that, but I'll show you that process eventually. Alright, so I made this little hole in here because I'm waiting for the night to pass, and I was cooking some chicken. This is a well done chicken that I found, and making some torches as well. And this is a very nice way. You dig a 2x2 little hole. First you put these logs in top, and then you dig a 2x2 from the side, and then you can spend the night in here waiting for the sun to come up, cook whatever. And we're gonna do a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns because they don't go away like the torches, and that's very good for when you go mining. So we'll wait for it. We'll wait for the night to come, for the day to come, and I'll meet you guys back in here. Alright guys, so I'm not that far away from home, just 200 block, and I found this really nice mountain, but also a hot spring, which is really nice when you have damage. Let me see. Oh, I fell inside. Let me get some damage and we'll jump. You see how we get some damage. Now in the hot spring you start recovering very fast, or at least faster than normally. You can see how I'm recovering my health right there in the bar. So really nice. It's good to mark this location just in case we need and we're not that far away. Actually, this is a very nice place. But having here, you can see traces of graphite I have in there. But also, this in here is gabbro. Now, this looks really interesting. So let's take a look. Because gabbro, I think, oh my god. There is a convention right there. Alright. I should have assumed that. Alright, let's start putting some torches in here because looks like this is a dangerous place. I made a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns, which are really nice. Okay. Slowness. Wow, look at that. Well, we're getting a collection of hats in here. So, oh, don't tell me I just look at the Enderman. I think I did. Let me put the jack-o'-lanterns right there. Some jack-o'-lanterns around here. I think is a good way to put them. Oh my god. Okay, those spiders definitely are not fun. This is not fun. This is not fun. Alright, for that skelly, actually, I made a mace. You can see the mace is a little bit more effective on the skelly. But not that much on these guys. Come on, man. There you go. Oh, look at that. We got some loot. She's not attacking, so I'm not gonna bother with her right now. But I do want to put some more light in here. Oh man, night is coming. And now she's attacking, of course. Now the spider have to deal with it because it's gonna be very painful to try to run away from the spider. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, we need to do something about this. I have this. Alright, you know what? It's nighttime. We're not in a good shape. What I want to do is actually do something like that. Let's put 4 in here. Let's grab ourselves the shovel. We'll open up in here like so. Okay, we can put that in there. And we're gonna be safe for the night. At least, so we can open up in here. There you go. And we'll stay here for the night in the meantime. So see you guys back in the morning. Alright guys, so in here I found there is traces of cassiterite. That I think is, and I don't know what it is. I think it's nickel or tin, but I'm not 100% sure. So what I will normally do, but actually I think if it's traces, small samples, I will actually look around to see if there is something else. Because I don't think medium sample. Okay, so this is, oh, there you go. Okay, so this is what we have in here. So let me take a small sample and see what it is. 25 units of cassiterite. This is actually not bad at all. So we could, in theory, oh, there you go. A very large sample. So you can see you have to poke around and see if you can find a little bit more. Now, I want to continue because this is not exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for iron or maybe actually copper. Lapis lazuli is something that I would like to find. I know we saw a little bit when we went south, but I didn't took notice of that. But I think going west, I probably can find some. So I'm gonna mark this spot in here and come back when I'm in need of that cassiterite that I think is tin. So what I'm gonna do is go back and go keep exploring, see if I can find something better. Alright guys, so we are in a beautiful area here and I found some traces right here. Large sample of tetrahedrite or something. This is copper, and I want to see. Oh, I think I see something over there. We'll check it out. That I think is lapis actually. So, oh, look at that! Found traces of lapis. When you find traces of lapis, it's better to investigate on the surface sometimes, because you are probably gonna find something. So let's see. Look at that, there was a zombie that died in there. Oh yeah, and look at this. Oh, this is poor tetrahedrite. Okay, I hope we find something better than that. But look at this, we find some copper right here, some lapis lazuli right here, which is nice because I'm about to do the what is called the work, no, the deco bench, I think it is. Yeah, this one here. And I had this and this. The only thing missing was the lapis lazuli that we can grind and get these to make the bench. So very nice. Alright, since it was nighttime, I started digging in here to get this lapis lazuli, and you can see we have a bunch in here. And this is a valid structure for support. Remember these in here, the horizontal ones are the one that support on 4 radios on each direction. So not counting this in here. So if this one in here is gonna support 1, 2, 3, and 4 all the way down there, and this is gonna support also 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in theory I should be able to remove all this wall and not have any problem at all in here. And you can see we find a lot more in there. This is beautiful. We're gonna throw that piece right here on the grinder. Now we have this powder, and I have in here all these. There you go. And we're gonna make use of the deco bench, this one here. So it's something like so, and this in here, this in here, and this in here. What am I missing? Oh, it's the other way around. This in this deco bench. Beautiful. We have a deco bench pane. Nice, nice, nice. Let me put it right here for now. And in here we have to put some of these powder. So we have some blue one. I need to put some red and green as well. And as soon as we have that, we can use the deco bench, which is really nice. But I'm gonna cook a little bit more of copper right now so we can have our first anvil, and I'll show you how these work in a second. But I think I'm gonna show you how to use these once we have the anvil and a forge, and a proper forge. So I'm in the process here I put a bunch of logs in the ground, and I'm gonna cover them all with dirt, except this little piece in here. Gonna throw a torch in there. We're gonna wait for it to burn, and as soon as I burn it, I'm gonna cover it and leave it there. And you can see all that in there is gonna cook, and we're gonna get some charcoal from that. Alright, so I just poured some copper in those ingots, and they're still liquefied. As soon as
give it a couple seconds.
Yeah, as soon as they go to solid state, we're gonna use the stone anvil to make the final couple double ingot. Oh, there you go. What am I doing? Right there. Right there. Let's combine these and these right here. Weld. And we have the final piece. For that, we can cool this out. And now that we have 7, we can make finally the copper anvil, which is really nice, and I cannot move, so I need to put it on the back like so and carry it around in order to place it wherever I want to place it. So and in the meantime, we have already the charcoal already done, so we're gonna take this. And you have to use your shovel to grab these as well. So I'm gonna grab these. You need the chisel and the hammer on your hotbar to make this smooth marble. And I'm just gonna use that. Probably basalt is gonna be better. Better looking. But for now, just gonna grab a few of these like so to make a nice forge. Alright, so I think this is gonna be good enough. We're just gonna put, you need only any kind of rock in on the sides and underneath. I think smooth marble should work. I haven't tested it. I always do it with basalt because I think it looks nicer. And we should be able to first start this. There you go. Now we have a forge right there. Very beautiful. We can put the charcoal right here and start using these. And this block on top is just so it can it doesn't, I have two more stone. I'm gonna put one there and one there. It doesn't goes what is it called? Goes down? No. Turn off by the rain. Alright, so I'm gonna put some piece of charcoals and do a little bit of forging there. Of course, you're gonna need a copper hammer. No, where's my anvil? Oh, in my back. Okay, so I'm gonna put the copper anvil right next to the forge for now. This is gonna be temporary. Put my copper hammer right there, and since we're not gonna be using this one, I can remove that and use the flux in there. Alright, this is heating up. Let's put some ingots to heat up right there. So we have 4 in there. And what do we want to make? Copper. we need some sides. So we can go the route with using the clay, or we can actually craft them using these. So copper side blade, you need 1 piece of ingots. And I'm gonna do, you know what, we're gonna do 4 of them for now. Pain.
Okay.
Because we're gonna need a lot of saplings.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unless we work our way up to wrought iron, but that's going to be impossible, right?
Yeah. So we'll have to wait for these to cook. Alright, so I'm not an expert on the forge and the anvil, but this is a nice trick that Greencore actually showed me. So I'm waiting for that to be really, really hot. Alright, now I can weld, and when it's orange, I'm gonna take them out, put them in there, select the side that I want, and for now I'm just gonna worry to go all the way to the center and try to match it like that. So now we're gonna press in that order, and these, and that, and then we're gonna try to match it again, taking in account what we're doing. So if we do 1 bend and 2 of these, it matched. So I'm gonna do 1 bend, 2 of these, and then repeat that process, that, and that, and there we go, we have a side. So if you didn't catch it, let's do it again. I'm just gonna pull back here these so we don't lose heat on that in the middle of the explanation. There you go, orange, orange, orange. Okay, let's see if we can make 2 at the same time. We'll go all the way right here, try to match it, repeat these, 1, 2, and 3, the same in there, and then try to go to the center again, 1, 1, 1. So now we have to repeat that and then do these, and these. There you go. Let's see if we have time to do it again. So we do these, and these, and then try to get to the center and repeat. And I screw up because I wasn't paying attention. But let's do it again. Now this item has been worked, and I'm gonna use it to explain it. See how we recover from that. Just wait for a second there to heat it up a little bit more. Let's see. I'm gonna leave that one in there. It's always a good idea when you put anything in there to have a few molds right there, so in case you forgot, this is, instead of losing it, it's gonna go right here. Okay, and actually I'm gonna leave it go there just to show you that it will disappear from there, and we're gonna have one in there. But let's use this one. These we cannot use, but I want to use this that is already been worked out, so you can see, and you see how it say danger in that one. And there you go, use one of these, and now we have these unshaped copper. They're liquefied. Alright, let's work with this one. And this one is still going. You see how it say yellow, yellow. Alright, let's use that one for now. And side, let's try to match again. That will do the same. These, and these, and then bring it back to the center. 1, 2, and these. So one of these, 2 of these, and then repeat these. 1, 2, 3. And there you go, we have that. Perfect. And this one we can just grab it and cool it down if we want. Actually, no, with that, cool it down if we want back our ingot. Right, cool. And since we're not gonna use that anymore, I'm just gonna remove my charcoal, leave it in there, and wait for these to cool down. Or you can also throw some logs sometimes in there since it's cooling down. No, it wasn't logs. Oh, we have a visitor. There you go. Sticks. Let's throw some stick in there. Boom. And you can see we'll get some easy torches from there. But I don't really need that many stick right now. But that's a good way to take advantage of the heat that is left in there to make some stuff. Alright. So I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And see you next time. Don't forget to check the other people channels on the server, and because all of them are doing pretty nice stuff right now. So see you next time, guys. Bye bye.